touch, but I cannot forget to make sure all my niggas on. Spending this money, no question, do I think about it? I never say that I don't. Walk up alone when I talk on the phone. Dropping the price and you know that they on. Soon as we get it, you know that.
What up, YouTube? It's your boy KenRex, and I am back with another video. So today topic is gonna be a little different. Shout out to everybody who subscribed. I think like at 139 or 140, something like that. So thank y'all. But just basically today's video is gonna be about how I basically how I quit. Well, how I stopped working at Subway for a second time, and how I almost got arrested. So stay tuned. And alright, so I wasn't gonna make this video at first, but it's just like because like I know it's gonna be like a lot of people gonna be mad and all that. But first I want to say it wasn't everything was all bad, but just the way that this video sounded may make it sound like it's all bad. But basically, I think when I was about 16 or 15, I started working there. Well, no, I'm just going to say I had just made 16 like a month ago or something like that. And I had put the application, they called me back. It took like a month, but they called me back. So yeah. So I started working there. I was young and I didn't get a lot of hours when I first started working there. They had a lot of older people that was ahead of me and all that. And you know how it go. You have to like, when you're young, you have to like fall in line and eventually you get your hours up. So they always treated me like a kind of like a little kid. Like I mean I was a kid. I was young, so it's like I didn't have a problem with this. So and I really liked the people who was there when I first started working there. Eventually, like as time went by, like the years went by, like it's 2018 now, and I just started working there. And I started working there in 2016. So as time went by, a lot of people left, and I think it was like really like let's see. I think it was like only like 4 people I did on the shift that I worked with, like or 4 or 3 that was still working in there from when I started there. So eventually a lot of them people left, and eventually they hired some new people. They hired two, but it was 2 new girls, and I think they had a dude. But eventually one of the new girls got fired. She got fired in December of what was that? I think was it 2017 or 2016? I don't know. But it was one of them, and so one of them stayed. Okay, she stayed, and this person is a big factor into this story. Okay, but like I said, I'm not trying to be messy. Whoever watching this, y'all know I'm not a bad person. I just feel like all this that happened, it's just like I don't want people to think that I was in the wrong in this whole situation, because I wasn't. So eventually, like we just like me and my coworkers who I work with, like closing and night shift and all that. Like we kind of like we low key kind of grew up together. Like I said, I'm working out at 16. I'm 18 now, or 15, something like that. You know, so like basically we're not kids no more. That's Ashton texting me. But like, so we basically got older together, and like we learned everything about each other. Like when you work in the Subway, it's like a very close job. Like you work with like you and this person is in the store by yourself. Like, unless they have a prep person, but they leave early. So, it's just really you and this person. So, y'all talk every day, like, all day if y'all work together. Y'all talk a lot. Like, and you know what I'm saying? You get close with your coworkers, but not like, you know what I'm saying? But just like you learn them. Like, them your friends and all that. You think they're your friends and all that. I'm not saying that some of them not, but, you know. So, eventually you get to know everybody and all that good stuff. And, basically in this video, this is basically saying, like, that's not the way to go. Like, you know what I'm saying? I kind of regret getting so close with people, like, that I work with, you know what I'm saying? And the more of the story is, that's not what you do. You got to keep busy, you got to keep your work, and you got to keep your personal life personal. You can't combine the two. I don't care how cool you think you is as a person, but you cannot combine the two, is what I learned in this situation. So, like I said, I was close to all my coworkers, so, and eventually, like, it just, like, I was always in mess, and, like, every time it was always something had to do with me. Somebody was always saying, Ken said this, Kendall said that, and all that, and it's just, like, most of the time I didn't even say that. Like, I didn't even say that most of the time. They would just be, like, people just be messing and all that, and it was to the point where, like, last year, 2017, but like early last year, I wanted to quit because it was just like they always had me in some mess. Like somebody was always saying something about me. Then I felt some type of way because when I confront the person, they ain't got nothing to say. I'm trying to put the head on y'all. See my line messed up right now. I need to go to the barbershop. But yeah, like I was always in some mess. I'm like, dang, like it feel like this more of a social place than a workplace. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to nobody or whatever, no disrespect, but it's just like they always had me into something. It's just like I'm not even that type of person. If you know me, I don't even try. I try to stay to myself. I stay with my friends I knew since I was a little boy. So you know what I'm saying. So it just was like I was always into something like, and like I said, due to us having such personal relationship with my coworkers or my peers, because I'm saying we all the same age, like we all finna graduate this year, and it just like whenever something happened. Like you would think, cause we was so close. Like I know I'm kind of repeating this, but we was all so close, and it's just like when somebody say something, like it feel like you really like they really burned the bridge with you, but you still have to work with this person. And if I knew what I knew now, I wouldn't be so friendly and playful with people that I work with but it's just like different. Like when you young and stuff, like when you younger, cause I'm still young, I'm only 18, but when you young, you don't know that. Like you think it's like. You think everybody just got good intentions and all that, and that's not always the case. So eventually as the years go by, how do I put this? I'm trying to find a way to put this stuff. It's just like situations became so personal that people thought it was more than what it was. Hold up, but yeah, like I was saying, people thought the situation was more than it was, and that kind of. It's like it's a touchy subject. That kind of like due to personal relationships, it just kind of caused a lot of friction and like demise, low key. I mean, I don't know who's watching this, but you know, if you can't understand, if you don't know what demise mean, then Google it. I'm not trying to sound too smart because I know a lot of my people, people watch this, but you know what I mean. And like it was just always people that had like feelings in the back of their head. And it's like it's not even that deep, you know what I'm saying? And eventually, I ended up getting into one of my coworkers about something, and I just want people to know, like if you work there or if you listen to this and you work there and all that, she ended up calling her people like to come like jump me and all this stuff, and it's like nothing just had to go this far, like, and I feel bad for even entertaining this and like letting this go this far. And basically she brought her people up there, and I wasn't finna get jumped, but I don't care. Ain't nobody finna touch me, or I'm not finna be by myself with about 20, 40 people out there. So it's like I went to get my people, and it was just a back and forth type of thing. And another thing about this, the girl said that I stabbed. She said I stabbed and shit. I tried to stab her, but luckily they had a police in there. Like I didn't even notice, cause like everything was going so fast. They had a police in there that he saw it, and they had of course they had the cameras. Like I'm glad they had the cameras working now, cause the girl said I tried to stab her and I was making threats to her, and I never said anything about this girl or to this girl. She was just all like, it was just like she tried to get me to the jail and all this, and it was just like. I just want people to know the real story, cause people ask me about this, and like people ask me about it and they want to know what happened and all that, and it's hard to explain cause it's just so much that I probably can't put in this one video, but I could make a part 2. But I just want to, like, if you're watching this, and again, if you do right there, I had no hard feelings to you. I enjoy working there. They had some good people that worked there, and people that I really have I care for a lot. Like I can't say no names, cause I don't know if people have a problem with that, but it's not everybody. Some people was good, genuine people, and I really liked a lot of them people. Like they was good people. A lot of good people was on the morning shift, and people who was over me, they was always good. And I thank you to the owners and stuff who let me come back, cause I didn't have to do that. They let me come back, and sorry to disappoint anybody or whatever, because I'm not the type of person, I'm not a bad person or whatever. I didn't want the situation to go this far, but as far as that, I couldn't let nobody just play me like that, and it's just so much. And more of the story, try not to get too close to your coworkers. They're just your coworkers, and I'm not saying, it's just like you have business and personal. They not all people that you think are your friends are not always your friends, because as you can see, the person who was claiming that I was so close with, and it wasn't even that deep. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like that. And regardless, people won't believe it. People gonna say that I'm lying and all that, but it's all good. You know what I'm saying? And you can see how quick a person to be fighting you because you thought, oh, we was so cool and all that, but it's like, but you said I tried to stab you and you tried to get me sent to jail. And I know you watching this right now, so and that's dirty, and I can never forgive somebody that could do that. And that's just dirty to me. And like I said, it wasn't all bad. It was a lot of good times. Shout out to my dog that right there. That's still my dog, man, forever, man. You know what I'm saying? Sorry everything had to go there for, but basically, like I said, don't come too friends, coworkers. Thank you for watching and subscribing. Please leave a like, leave a comment on the video. And yeah, it was just peace, man.
So what would you say has changed?
I ain't gonna lie, it's a different experience.